Awusitshelanga.
Yeah, we are done.
We are ready.
No, I get your point. You're still operating your laundry business?
Yes, I do. I am.
Eish.
I am still.
I mean, ngithanda ama-figures. I like figures.
Yeah, no, off the camera. So share.
I like figures.
So share off the camera.
But it's decent amount.
It is to make a living. Yeah, and to grow yourself as a business person.
No,
and also it helps you ukuthi mhlambe ubona amanye ama-opportunities ongaventure kuwo.
Okay.
You know, ungasenazo inkinga zokuthi i-capital uyazi ukuthi okay ngingatshontsha kancane kuleya ngapha and then investe ngapha.
No, makes sense. Which camera does she need to use to introduce herself? Please, let's look at that camera. And yeah.
So said manje was it good money or success
I don't know what time is it. Let's check. It's 12:30.
Hi everyone. My name is Nobantu Mtethwa, Director Equality Trading. I reside in Ratanda at 2521 Blessbox Street. I was born and bred here in Ratanda, by the way.
We never thought of moving outside Ratanda.
Well, it's only now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, but but now no, I'm thinking it does cross my mind.
Which place?
I'm saying Pretoria. I don't know why. Please don't ask me why. But today, since I'm going to
that makes sense because for me it's either Joburg or Pretoria.
Hi, Joburg myself.
Why? Because of crime.
Not a crime, it's pity. I'm doing pity. Yeah, and it's pity. I don't think it's handling.
Yeah, but you can
I remember
survive.
I once worked at Joburg, and one thing that made me resign it was a factory. I'm a police packaging. I'm a police asset clicks. I resigned because I couldn't handle the pity as I was. Even today, I can't handle it.
Or maybe you were never born to be an employee. That's a good way to coin it. That is a very good way to coin it.
Maybe.
I think you don't like taking orders. You like giving orders.
No, but I took orders for long. I worked hospitality. I worked hospitality, I think, for long, 3-4 years.
Okay.
Yeah, I started working as a cashier at Nando's. Actually, before Nando's. Actually, there was a restaurant that was open, like Highly Baked Chicken King.
Okay.
I was a cashier there. And then...
When was this?
I think that was 2005.
Oh, I thought we were not born. I was already born. Which is
2005. That was 2005. That was my first job.
Okay.
Yeah, and that was my first permanent job, actually, because I got to school in 2004. Well, unfortunately, I did not further my studies in any college or university. So I work as a cashier at Chicken King. And then in 2007, Nando's opened in Heidelberg.
All right.
I went to interview. I worked there. From Nando's, I worked. I know they know me from my restaurant. I once worked in a Wimpy.
Okay.
Ngasebenza at Deponets. It's a Victorian Center. Ngasebenza at home for Shini, Eva Mall. Ngasebenza a Royal Boma in Pretoria. They say Irene.
So that's why you want to go back to Pretoria.
Well,
you're familiar with the place.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
So for me now, it's a place that I could settle go Pretoria.
Okay.
So I've worked. I want to have took orders. Not that. Probably that was a learning for me. It was a learning curve because I've always loved a business from school in school. I've always told myself, one day I would love to be my own boss. Even though at that time I didn't have it in mind, where EP sector, you understand? But it has always been something that I'm because.
Have you stayed a period in your life without working or having any source of income? And how was it for you if you have?
Actually,
no.
Now that you are asking me, no. And for me, would be looking like, especially Mabapegi CV, you are hip hopping why are you from Nando's? You from here and then you've been here. that's how much I never stayed out of umsebenzi. I used to be kodwa kuyo le industry hospitality.
Okay,
you know, at some point I remember one of my dreams was I must buy a franchise. Now I must buy a franchise. Which le uNkulunkulu is saying you understand. So I've always had this thing of wanting to have my own business, but in another direction of which business I want. So me working from one restaurant to another, I created this thing. Maybe I must start opening my own, or buy one of the franchises. You understand? Which one of them was in Nando's because so I got to learn more, you know, and how when you want to buy franchise and stuff. So good. One day.
How much would have it costed you to buy a franchise?
Not even one.
Because I'm thinking
millions.
Because I'm thinking the moment you start thinking of buying a franchise, you have the funds to buy a franchise.
It's a dream. It's a dream, dude. Come on, we must always think like out of the box. It's a dream. You know, one thing about iphupho, one thing ngephupho futhi bathalifa umnikazi asaphila. Sometimes enye into uyibonela kude ne, but once you put your mind in it, slowly but surely, uyayibona ukuthi man lento possible because sometimes obviously you don't need 2 million rand cash and boom. There's ways, you know, you pay a certain amount and then the other amounts they come, you pay them like every month. You know, there's a franchise fees that you pay. You know, so it's not as, I would say it's not as bad as we look. It's a 4 million a franchise or 5 million. You understand?
There's always a way to finance.
Same as buying a house, buying a car. So systems allows you also to buy into franchise like that. But you need to research and understand the franchise you want to buy into. You know, those are the things you also need to invest into when you're in business. So research.
Okay, cool. From restaurants to construction, the gap in between, how? Fascinates us.
Nami, there was a time when I got myself very surprised with Haibo. Okay, how did I figure ganjan? You know, so but basically what happened is, you know, sometimes it's true Mabati show us your friends and the people you keep. So I must say, Guti, there's someone that I can give credit to this one because I was very close to him. And then when I resigned, in 2015, in November, I remember very well. When I resigned, I from home. So he gave me an idea when register a company. I was like, register a company. And that time, mind you, I had an idea, the processes and whatnot was of. Then he took me step by step because I registered a company, busy site in those houses in Kandla. I think it was 2017. It was 2017, yeah. I registered a company, good trading. That's okay. Again, morning, then one touch step by step, what uzosapa under me. Mind you, I'm doing painting.
Okay.
So what got my attention mostly into fall in love with the sector. Okay, here I am now. Dominated mostly by men. Was with construction it's for men. But then there were a few women that were already we filled their construction. So now it was exciting with how as young as I am, here I am, and it's really nice. Decision this is where I want to be. Knowing who go home, biofeed their families, you know, like paid by you. It's okay because I was subbing from this person. What I was often okay, mama pend and then sends an years holy no. Mina, I pay you if you pay 10,000. Yes, example, but not 10,000.
Very careful with numbers, eh?
Yes, example. It was never a 10,000, trust me. But I'm sure we know which is. So mind you, that time mhlawumbe unezindlu ukunikeza izindlu ezi-5 ukuthi okay ngibhedelele izindlu ezi-5 cabanga ama-10,000 ayi-5
I can already
into your
imagine.
account like I'm like okay it was fascinating. Now I was like okay nami ngaba fascinated. I was like excited ukuthi okay this looks nice like imali yasijabulisa sonke.
True.
Okay, then I started paying abasebenzi. That responsibility of having people in Babiza, well, I don't want to call them abasebenzi, but it's a team that we work together because at the end of the day, it's people that you need and that needs you.
Okay.
So when uzanomsebenzi, ubanikeza umsebenzi, uyababhadala. So that nje gave me inner peace ukuthi yazi kunomuntu nje ozoya ekhaya ayobeka ukudla phezulu kwetafula abhadalwe equality trading, you know, providing imisebenzi. Kushuthi nami kwi-stats so provide imisebenzi mabathi unemployment. Mina nami at least khona la ngiede khona ukuthi kule 50% I've hired 10% at least the status unemployment isayehla. And then I got to be more on the ground. I'm one person who othanda ukufunda izinto noku-understand izinto. I'm very hands-on. Okay, started painting and then an opportunity for plastering yavela. Ngi-subcontract mind you, I'm just subbing under a person. Uyasebenza nje under a person with your CK, your tax and your bank letter. Those are the standard papers that you need. Okay, ngiyabona manje ku-ground hayi kumnandi muslana kusebenza nabo baba baseqwaqwa, you know, baba who are willing ukuthi ma on the ground bayakubonisa umsebenzi. When you ask questions niyasebenzisana, there's communication. Ngawuthanda, that's how I fell in love with construction. Ukuthi okay lana kumnandi mos. It's challenging also. Nama challenges also here. Ngathanda nokuthi there's a lot of challenges because in challenges you are not meant to be destroyed, but you are meant ukuthi ukhule. You understand? Yeah, ukhulu ungabi kwi-comfort zone. So construction took me out of the comfort zone. Yes. Then yangithatha ku-comfort zone. Then nami ngafeel ukuthi okay, this is where I want to be. Ngahlala from plastering, kancane. And then there was this guy, I think waye foreman, if I'm not mistaken. How sister, why ungafaki team yokwakha la bese sengalevela inzansi? But there was another project manje khona ngale kuma FDPs. Ngifaki team yokwakha, mina ngikwazi kwakha. Athi yeah, no akwakhi wena, obviously you just bring in a team as wenzile ku painting na ku plastering. You understand? And then you get paid. And bricklaying abantu abaningi bayayibalekela bathi ayinamali. Oh, okay. And then I was keen. I was like, okay, if an opportunity presents itself, again, in a way, I sure it's a construction. And imagine saying for ukufunda and understand what is construction. Then that's when again and I was bricklaying. I had a team. So mina bese ngama team ayi-2. Being a team ye bricklaying, ne plastering. Ngashiya ipend. So my focus was bricklaying and plastering. And my teams were excelling. Being invoice and I'm being smiling. And even though sometimes miyazi kusona kanjani mase invoice we are invoicer, but mostly imali iya ku there's bank charges, there's tax, then you must pay these people. But mawusaqala, obviously it's not about money, it's about learning and growth and understanding the ground. So honestly for me it didn't mean much ukuthi angenzi imali eningi moslana, you understand, nganginalento lokuthi ngizofunda and ngizoyi-understand. And today, I'm happy to say with SMME, I'm able to build a house from foundation phase to a roof, buying my own material. Because Maosapa, without funding, yes.
Hey.
Oh, I see. But
Hey.
I'm not where I want to be yet, but at least I see the light. At least I do see the light.
God, tell us how much he's making.
No, it's not a lot. I get your point. It's not a lot, because mostly it's learning and understanding the ground and growing so that nami ngizokwazi ukurana with the big dogs, yabo. So sengiyakha Cosmo City, private houses, because manje ngima FDPs. Okay. You understand? Okay. But the nicest thing is that I've grown from where I started to where I am today, and understanding ukuthi mawakindlu, where do you start, the do's and don'ts. You understand? Understanding also with people that you work with, how you treat people. And also it's very important to grow, because at the end of the day you need those people to cool. That's another major important thing when you work with people. Treat your people the best way that you can.
Because As you said, it's a male-dominated space, and you're a woman. Was it not difficult for you to give instructions and for those people to follow instructions? Because Tina Majida, we have this mentality I can touch more orders from a woman and everything. I get to do the physical work while you're just standing there. Like, wasn't that difficult for you?
That is one of the challenges when you get to the space. Being a woman, having to instruct a man, njengoba usho, kuba nzima. Abanye they will listen. Athi bayakulalela mara bakuzwa. Uzobona ukhulume nabantu uthi ubone ukuthi hobe bangilalele mara kusho ukuthi abangizwanga, because at the end of the day you'd find ukuthi ezinye zezinto they are not done as you've requested. But you must always find a way to say, listen, bobaba, because abobaba at the time, or abobhuti ukuthi la sisemsebenzini leyo ukuthi ngiyangidinga nami ngiyandinga. Mina I always mention it ngihlezi ngiyiveza to me it's a priority ukuthi ngiyandinga nani ngiyangidinga. So into ezosiza ukuthi sisebenzisane simamelaneni and then sihloniphaneni. But I must say ukuthi mina I was very lucky benginokuthola abantu kunguthi abobaba bangasokolisi man. I think also how you treat people, it matters. Because nami I treated them with respect. I did not treat them as abasebenzi, just abasebenzi, but I treated them as human beings. And also neidingo zabo. Those men, they work very hard. You'd find sometimes kuphat kwenyanga abana mali, but sister utsebagilapile harina. So you need to make means ukuthi ubone ukuthi basiza kanjani instead of ukuthi balahlela izandla ukuthi let's say balena heart so holy and stuff. No, you build a relationship. Yeah, let me put it like that. You must build a relationship. It helps you ukuthi bakhona ukulalela, understand, bakuhloniphe noma unikeza my instruction. But at first it's not easy, but isikhathi masihlobo sihamba, when you lay out that relationship it becomes very easy. Because I must say namanje I'm one person angifiki mina ngasosayithini. I never had that problem. Ngifika yonke into ihamba kahle, you just look yabona izinto ihamba kahle. Also praying for your work, I think it also works. Mawumcela uNkulunkulu in everything that you do. It's okay, you've given me this work. Whatever challenges that may come, or like wisdom on how to handle it. So kushuthi uNkulunkulu decide ukuthi okay ngizokunikeza kokubili, ngizokunikeza wisdom and then ngizokunikeza nokuthi abantu osebenzisana nabo besebenzisane nje ku flow kube. I've always had that one thing that I've heard, it's that luck.
Is the specific way you have in handling projects work?
Always being on site, being hands-on, it helps even nabo mabangacabanga ukwenza into wrong. They know ukuthi you are always here.
Always here, yeah.
You understand? You being always here. Ayibanikeza abantu i-chance ukuthi bakwenze kapi or to sabotage you. So be hands-on.
How would they sabotage you?
Okay, tingenza example. Mhlambe bayazi ukuthi mabayakha kune-brick force ngisho efakwayo ngenza example, and they know ukuthi okay after each and every 3 course you must put the brick force. Labo baba mhlambe ba decide ukuyithengisa i-brick force, izindlu zakho bazakhe bangayifaki wena i-brick force, bayitshontshe bayothengisa leyo brick force. I-dam course, there's black plastic that we use, the protect amanzi mawakha. You must put it mawakha ngisho. Let's say ke awunakanga umsebenzi wakho ubone opportunity yokuthi endeni hayi sister harding has ngenza example ukuthi ways of sabotaging ezingaveli, you understand? And also phela abantu mawangaba-treat kahle, also abantu mawangaba-treat kahle ubanikeza that space ukuthi vele bakusabotage. Yeah, so being on site, always being there, showing yourself. I mean, now you're going to check ukuthi angiyibone breakfast madoda niyifakile. You understand? Because those are the things that will make you fail. Mayingiyekho breakfast indli ya failure. Normally when the inspectors come, but check about what goes for breakfast and then you fail.
It seems like
so sabotaging.
It seems like construction is a whole lot of work.
It is, but it's very nice. I mean, I like it. It's nice.
What are the challenges that will make a person quit construction that you have overcome?
As a woman, it's opportunities. As a woman, I'm opportunities. We don't mainly get the same opportunities as men. Why? Because especially now, njoba bengisho nasekuqaleni ukuthi manje sokuthi imisebenzi seyinabanikazi bayo. You understand? uyafika there's allocations yemisebenzi, you get ukuthi there's certain people but they get more work than certain people, you understand. And being a woman thola ukuthi sometimes awunawo lawo mandla vele ukuthi uzilwele ukuthi why mina ngithole allocation ezindle eziyi2 abanye bathola izindle eziyi10, you know, and mostly it's men who always get allocation. It's always been like that. Amadoda bathola umsebenzi omningi go construction because izinto eziningi banendlela yabo yokwenza izinto, and obviously the muscular izinto nazilwela, and as women kuba nzima ukuthi see you'd face that person ufuna ukulwa and stuff, you understand. So that is a challenge as a woman with construction, you know. Sure. And having to do, I know I've mentioned this we interview ya previous with yokuqala ngingayenza ukuthi having to do nezinto ezi uncalled for in order for you to get opportunities as a woman. You find yourself so good position whereby now I need to be friends with Kells because Kells knows, you understand?
Yeah.
You understand? Now you find yourself having to lay on your back, and which is not nice. I mean, your paperwork right, complaints like right, but awukhona ukuthola umsebenzi okufanele. Meluzo yotambalala. But certain individuals uthola imisebenzi. Those are the other advantages.
Those things are still relevant today.
They are happening, and they're not going to stop happening. You know why? Because women are afraid to voice out. But
What's the reason behind that?
One, I think the system on its own. When women voice out, no one is caring to listen and to step up to say, how best can we help or change the situation? You understand? So, obvious, if you voice something and no one is going to listen or willing to help you, then you might as well, because brown envelope here seven's a pen. So with that one person who's supposed to listen and assist you, utoli brown envelope. The system is effed up.
We can curse on this podcast.
Yeah. It's fucked up. The system is fucked up. So, hey, it's bad. These are the things we don't want to talk about as women. I may not talk generally gule project nguyo, you know, mainly nguyo, but we know those are the things that are happening. We listen to, we watch documentaries. It's even worse. Oh, okay. Really now. So this is what I must do in order to get this. And because what if I told Nalentole? So tambale. Lenta bakthembisa yona usayitholi, then what?
Don't you think some women actually put themselves in those positions just to make the process a bit quicker? Because maybe you have a certain amount of pressure behind your back. And if you're going to follow the right procedure, you might have to wait 1 or 2 or 3 months, I'm estimating.
It's true. It's possible. It's possible because as women, to remember, we are single mothers, most of us. Disadvantage. Now you come into this space where you are told there's opportunities. And from outside, more bigger from outside. There's opportunities. People are buying cars. People are living a lavish lifestyle. And then you are looking from outside and then you're thinking, I am your registered company. There's life there. Then the minute you are inside, can one good time, and this is not what I thought it is. Things they don't come as easy as I thought. Then do you have a backbone to stand and fight for those things to get the principle or you need to bend your backbone. Lento isho you because of khona vele uzobheka isimo ukuthi ekhaya kukho right, abantwana bami this, nami this, I must leave this and this and that. And in order for the process to be quicker, signaling ibe body, Kells. You know, there could be lots of reasons why other women get themselves into such situations. And also obviously being men bagu when umuntu magagu akheha, selling you something that's not there. And now manje situation sakho masicabanga ukuthi ya ish lo muntu uza nethembiso ezi-right. Yeah, because
shit, that's crazy. So angazi ukuthi ngizobuza i-question right now. Ama-tenders, most of them, do you get them through marriage, or is it because njengoba usho ukuthi uwazibani? I mean, you can be compliant in everything, which okay, cool. Everything on paper, it's fine, it's right.
Well, you can get them on merit.
Yeah.
Okay, I think it's some.
Okay.
Some mhlambe you get them on ukhulume nobani or on a connection nobani. It's unfortunate ukuthi i-system yethu say kanjalo. Yeah, the system is like that now. It's okay. Let's just do the processes to tick the box so that everybody submits. Let's do from A up to Z. What processes are so. But phezulu there, tina we know ukuthi umuntu wethu bani. It's unfortunate, man. But that's how the system. It's slowly getting to be like. Ekugcineni kuzoba inorm. Yeah, kuzoba inorm ekugcineni ukuthi we know things are done like this. You know.
So which means there's
I might be killed for saying this. I'm joking. I wanted you to laugh. So serious, cool.
No, but good.
I'm kidding. You know, was those people who say, if I say this, you'll have to kill me.
No, that was a good one. No, that was a good one.
No, but yeah, no, I'm a systems. Systems are like that.
No, you know how to break the ice. I was getting too serious.
Thank you. Are you getting too serious?
No, man. I'm just concerned about this whole process, and everything, because I thoroughly don't understand it. And probably there are people that would want to get into your space, and they don't have any clue about these things, and you're here, of course, to help us
there's
and give us
hope.
guidance.
There's still hope. There is still hope. I can tell you, mind you. Yeah, but ubukirikiri bona bukhona buningi. You understand? Izinto zinabantu bazo. Umsebenzi nabanikazi bayo. That's the truth we are running away from. Izinto singafuni ukuyikhuluma, but izinto vele eyikhona. You understand? Yeah, so people who wants to come into construction or tender businesses, there is hope. Come in, come all. Let's start in our chance. And you know, there's the say, it depends on your belief also, faith or not. So I cannot be sitting here and discouraging people to say, I know, I'll be lying. So there is opportunities. You just need to. And you need to know your story.
That applies everywhere.
Yeah.
Even
that's why we are believe yakho. You know, khona lezi zinto uzabantu abadala bathi hayi khululeka mntana, I'm sure it wasn't yours. You know, yours is coming. Yeah, so mhlambe nalapha emathendeni vele ukuthi this is one thing, a breakthrough uNkulunkulu akubekele yona ukuthi hayi yabona le yokufaka amapompi yakho. Mhlawumbe mayingekho umuntu abambekele yona.
Okay.
Understand? Yeah.
That makes sense. I think I'm running out of questions. I don't know. So breaky eyes. So breaky for me, I am. But how do you get compliant in your field? Like, what are the procedures?
Okay, first you register with CIPC.
Okay.
Your CK.
How much is to register? Sorry.
The CIPC 175.
Yo.
175.
Yeah.
And then also remember there's people that are service providers. When I'm over Kells you go to them. So obviously they're gonna charge you their service fee. That's why you'd find about 500 or 700. You understand? Because
we've been charged 1.5.
No comment. Guys, no comment. No comment.
But there's a friend of mine that explained why you're being charged 1.5 fees.
No,
not to say they are ripping us off.
You understand? That's why I'm comment because yeah. So, but what's the APC when you pay through their account and then it's 175. You do that CK. Then mawuqeda with the process your tax.
Okay.
You apply for tax certificate for your company. You open your bank account, business account. Now you have your CK, your tax, your business account, and then you must register with CSD, Central Database, or depending on the province of Guyo. If you're in Gauteng, then your company would be part of the database, Gauteng as a whole. Yes.
Okay.
And then there's a CSD name. Then there's a CIDB, where now you choose the category of the business that you do. There's GB. GB is generally for building. That's what we use, GUI construction. There's CE for road and your road civil. Then you have to then there's a whole lot of them, depending on what you are doing. Yes, and then but those are the standard. Those are your standard compliance that you need to have, and then you must have, or also in building you must have NHBRC, which is a certificate that allows you, which you must build houses for abantu or bridges or ibhedlela. If you don't have that certificate and we yakhela umuntu indlu, and then they find kuyenzakala ukuthi iyawa leyo ndlu abantu bayafa, you go to jail because you went and built a house without the right compliance for building a house, which is NHBRC.
I'm going to ask you what Mrs. Pretty asked you. Can I buy it? When I like buying, can I buy it? And if I can buy it, for how much?
Can I not answer?
If I was saying, how can I get it?
You register. You go by NHBRC. You register. There's a process, and then uthola incwadi. There's a book that you get. We are funda. You must study that book, and must uqedile after a certain. I think it's a month, mangaposis, or when you go and write for that certificate. Uzbalile for leso certificate ukuthi ube naso. And so then Kells years. No, you just you just get that money, you study Lekoloane, and then we funda.
Okay.
How much can I buy this? How much can I buy it for?
Angazi, yes.
Is it?
So I don't know.
You might have had someone who bought
another option a corner. It's appointing someone, but that person would be wherever you go. We party a company when it comes to building. Must come. And you understand? Yes.
No, I want to buy. Okay, who do I ask? Mangabe ngifuna ukuthenga. Who's the right person to ask?
I Kells again. I don't care so much. I can't see it.
I'm just curious. I'm just curious because in that way corruption would never end.
Mara we know ukuthi esikhathini samanje.
Did you see the lady that got a tender for 800 million? Let me check. You can carry on.
Esikhathini samanje, guys, anything is possible. Yeah, anything is possible. I mean, if you connect the ID, being NHBRC certificate. You understand? But I need to buy your 10, guys. I'm not saying NHBRC. No, I'm not saying it. I don't know. So I was saying NHBRC, and then you must have COIDA, which is a letter of good standing. That one basically is with Labor Department, because I'm sure when you employ people, you must cover them. Your people must be covered under labor. So if anything happens, you know, your people are covered. That's COIDA. What else did I left out? Safety file. Safety file mainly when you've got the job.
Okay.
Yeah, because it differs on a spec of the work that you do. The safety file. Yeah. So now it's mainly about safety precautions on site. Yeah, one of the things is not serious, but is very important in any work. Anyway, safety is very important. It's actually safety first
before anything else.
Because if you come on site, uzosebenza ungafakanga PPE or safety boots, anything a bit can happen.
True.
Whether it's tina uyalimala. total ushoni nokushona but uyalimala and so crippled for the rest of your life. You understand? Those are the things people are not taking serious. Sebenza nabo every day labo baba ni faka namabhuzi hayi kokani ukuthi you understand kuba ngazuthi you are just putting unnecessary pressure kubo kanti no kwenzelwa bona safety yenzelwa bona ukuthi bona bangalimali cabanga umuntu sakaphethe ipeki laphayana athi uyakapa kanti there's someone behind akafaka ngeheart rate then sakalimela ikhanda
and just because ulimele emsebenzini they would want you to
mfuna ukuya lapho ukuthi and now because ulimele emsebenzini under your company when as a company director you must now take accountability njalo sothatha accountability ngomuntu or like people that know what needs to be done. But those are the other challenges that you come across actually but that it could be anyone facing it, not us women only, but even men. Because abantu mabasebenza mawuthi PPE angazi bayisabani. Hayi bayithandela boba PPE and it's for them because it's safety first.
I'm still concerned about buying. I want to buy.
Mhlambe ana general, angisakhuluma nje ana general. Yeah, maybe possible. Ukuyithenga ayikho into impossible manje South Africa njengoba ngisho. Mhlambe bayathenga ngizokubuzela. Then ngizokutshela.
I feel like I'll phone ukudutshula
Yo, ndoda bathi uzosibhoma lapha ekhaya bathi mina ngithe so I don't know anything about that. Nami ngizokubuzela, ngizosho ukuthi I'm asking for a friend. Mangibuza ukuthi I'm asking for a friend then.
When can I expect the answer?
I don't know.
Oh yeah. That's a cool. Who's the most influential person in your contact list? That when you can call them, they make things happen. Like
who's right?
No, I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
It's a pretty keka.
I feel like she's also the same person.
Pretty keka.
That's crazy.
Crazy. She's my ride or die. That one.
Yeah.
I know what mangat. Even in Nama advice, mainly, it's nice to have someone that you can call. Before uthatha a decision. Would say, angibonise, I want to do ABC. What do you think? And then after it's my brother and my sister, which I believe.
That's nice.
Yeah, those are the people I put in my corner. Would say, I need to call these people, before uthatha any decision or if I need anything. If I but mawufuna 10,000 ungafona 11.
Hey,
easy day to share labantu abacishe banjani ukuthi angiyazi ukuthi bangafonela la ngithi ngicela manje kuyaphuthuma ukuthi you understand. But pretty kekani, she's the one.
Number two nothing.
My brother.
Besides your brother, any other person? Let's think of someone. No, makes sense.
Can only be God.
Can only be God. Yeah.
Praising God. Kenziwa masukuso. Yeah, but critical it is. Ubani vele umunye before.
Don't leave people
before. Ngifuna ushaya ukuthi hey. Before.
No one just one busy lapha ya. Asengathi sekho influential manje. Uyakhumbula ukuboleka le 200 there. Hey. It doesn't.
No, but you know. Yeah, bakhona abantu yazi angisho kuyadependa also ngama situations khona umuntu ongamthintela something khona umuntu ongamthinta but bakhona and ngicela bazi nasemakhaya labo ukuthi ngiyaba appreciate
cool stuff.
As much as ngaba mention but for the fact that if I need something I call them and they are able to assist I appreciate them a lot.
I don't know how comfortable you are asking me this question but you let me know. Last time you said Pretty were a single mother, right?
Yes.
And I want to understand, how do you juggle around that and then the business? How do you balance that life?
Life of being a single mother and a businesswoman. Okay, one, as much as me, single mother, but I have family. One supportive family. In a way, sometimes you call I'm joking.
I just got jokes now.
No, I'm joking. Yeah, but mainly, I have my family. I rely on my family when it comes to my kids. My mom and then my siblings. Yeah, ukuthi ngazi ukuthi mase kubheda kahle because vele as it is njengoba ngikhuluma abantwana bami mina bahlali nami like full time bahlala ekhaya. Yeah, so masifika isikhathi kodwa sokuba umzali ngiyabambelela because I must, it's a must ukuthi ngibalance the two ukuthi there's time for work which makuyisikhathi sokuba semsebenzini mhlambe nabo basesikolweni and stuff, and then coming back home having to come and prepare ukuthi okay kusasa kiwe esikolweni mele before ucabangele kusasa namhlanje mele kudliwe mele kugezwe ucheck ukuthi okay izinto zakusasa esikolweni ready kunesinkwa for isikhaftini, you understand all those things. Yeah, nini there's RFQs that you need to think about mele uzenze ama quotations my invoices. So minage paperwork it's not my strong point. Okay. Yeah, I always have someone to help me. But it's not bad ngisho at least ngikhuphilize ngalomsebenzi yabo.
I get your point.
Yeah, so I don't stress much about that as long as ngine understanding with what goes down when you're doing a quotation. As long as I understand what you must do when you do an invoice. I can do it. I can do an invoice. I can do a quotation. I can do RFQ, BOQ, which means BOQ, what is it that is needed, as long as I have an understanding. But to getting busy, I hardly, there are people sometimes who render those services, and then you just need to ask, how malini slow, then
especially if the money is there, shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, we must speak life. Yeah,
we must speak life.
Sometimes
exactly.
you never see fake it until you make it, and true, also it shows that you are not being selfish. From the little that you are making, at least you are still thinking, okay, let me pay lo muntu ozongenza the paperwork naye ngimcabangele, and then uNkulunkulu uzobona ukuthi Hashem uyathembakala ngaloko kuncane. It's improvide ngokukhulu. Yeah, so I can't much work at home, but I am able to and I'm unable to be an adult. So mangisendlini with my kids. Yeah. We are bonish.
No, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah. So I don't wanna lie. It's not that bad.
It's not the end of the world.
Yeah. Actually, so I'm unable. No, it's not unless I'm sick. Yeah,
that makes sense.
But in general, no, I'm able to. Yes.
Anything that you're leaving out to me, you think? That you want to look back in this interview and say, oh, maybe I should have said this, or maybe I could have said it in this way, I don't know. Okay,
and women in construction, as we are discussing women in construction, I would like to plead or to maybe mainly advise my fellow sisters, which we must also look into taking a skill of being a bricklayer, of being a painter, of being a plaster, you understand? So that when these opportunities come, more women actually putting work on it, understanding amasamende ayingakhi that are involved in building a house, an RTP house, and also being the one who's laying the brick, because that's a scarce skill, especially Gubafas. Mostly we see men. It's men. And there was a time where, when we started, I used to see, I think, ladies from SCDB college. They would come with certain guys, but isikhathi maslogo sihamba, you don't see them actually manje sebakhona ukuthi umuntu saka ne-company yakhe uyazakhela mhlawumbe uyi-foreman unabantu, but naye she lays a break, because mina if I would get that opportunity I would grab it, whereby I need to wear my overall and ngiyobeka istina, or plaster. It's fascinating. It's very fascinating. I know we have quite few women, not even few. Good plumbing, we do have women. Plastering and bricklaying mostly we lack. Now painting we have lots of women. So I would urge women would say, let's go out there. Let's grab the skill of being bricklayers. Yeah, and you can even go private if you're not building those government houses. Which you register. And Zomangshilo now you can register a company, like full company compliance. And then no saying you should say that woman also bathabanga leso skill sokuthi akwazi ukufunda ukwakha, they can always register vele company angasebenzi ezilabor, but makathola that call ukuthi ngifuna ukwakha what 2 room she knows ukuthi I can go and build that 2 room with my team. We want
Makes
more
sense.
women on the ground. Let me put it like that.
So
we
you
want
don't-
more women on the ground.
You don't need us anymore. Tina, at the seminar, nomfethu lana sifuna to start the company.
But nikhona nje.
I'm just saying, I'm just
you
asking.
can come. Angifuna uthanda ngazuthi.
Paperwork kakhulu. Masingaba internship uthenza ama RFQs.
That's
How do you
also
buy these
that's also
things? Yeah,
why
the
you tell
tenders
them
and
to-
all.
why
Yeah,
you tell them
then the
to-
rest, yeah, women can take it.
This guy was but that's one. I think also it would be a nice opportunity coming and teaching or helping, assisting, because abantu who are on the ground but abanga understand the paperwork. Some people bagcina barobheka because they don't understand ukuthi umuntu ayenze i-quotation mhlambe bathi isiquote ukuthi ukwakha le ndlu kuzoba imalini i-fit and supply. You must buy material, you must build a house. You end up charging, we as under quota, we as under charge wena, so you lose. Or sometimes you overcharge, so lose a client because client phela amanye ama-client they will call you but ukuthi nayo uyenze le-research yakhe but ufuna ukucheck nje umuntu ozomenzela izinto fast. So those are the things that it might work, whereby we have people who are actually on the ground with us as company directors would say, listen Tina, this is what we assist on. We sit with the BOQ study in our pants assist with how do you go through, you understand. We sit with you mawenza quotation 6 years ago, how do you go through, how do you invoice. Khona abantu abangakwazi uku-invoice guys. Quotation, you understand.
True.
Of which it's not, it's fine. Angisho we learn. Sifunda ngendlela. You understand? Yeah, so those are the things that I would say mainly we need to do them. But more, I'm urging for more women to come to be on the ground, because I believe when there was a women organization that was formed by the late Mam Stella Star, SAWIC, South African Women in Construction.
Okay.
I believe there was a reason why she formed that organization. You understand? She saw a gap, and ngiyacabanga ukuthi she believed that women are capable. She believed that women can do it. So the only thing as women we need to come out of the box and believe in ourselves. Not sibe nayo lento, the spirit we can do it. And siyaziwa ngisho thina into masiyiqala siyayiceda vele. So imagine having a team of women on the ground abakha izindlu maqeda ukwakha kungena i-team ye-plastering, makuphume be-plastering kungena be-painting, glazing. You understand? It would be, honestly, it would be nice. Mina I feel ukuthi abantu besifazane man kunale fear nyana le ekhona inside us. I don't know which is we keep kanjani, but ikhona, and yet we have power. We have so much power. So yeah,
but when I saw you Lucy leyo fear.
Yeah, actually yes. Yeah. No, I
massive congratulations.
Thank you so much. It wasn't easy though. But yeah, now I remember there were times where I felt like giving up. I came to a wrong space. As much as I was fascinated by the challenges and everything, but kuba khona ingathi la uthi yabona la ayi-two my decisions ongawathatha. Be the bad man or be the good man. You understand? So you need to choose. You choose which, okay, manje nami sengisebenza ngale ndlela le. So ama principles amnandi, because as umuntu nomuntu you need to always apply principles in everything that you do. So I chose ukuthi things izinto zayenzakala noma ungabanga the bad guy or the bad man. You understand? You can still thrive when izinto zibe success, even though zingeke zi-unfold manje, but eventually nami la ngikhona manje, it's not where I started. Actually, when I look back, I'm like, whoa, I never thought. I'm holding a grade 2. I'm proud of myself, because when you start on a grade 1. I'm holding grade 2, and soon I'll be grading to grade 3, if not 4. You understand? For me, that's a lot. It's a growth. For the fact that I'm able to build a house from foundation to the roof, for me, it's a growth. You understand? That's not where I started. So there is hope. I look at my challenges and stuff. There is hope. You understand? Yes.
No, makes sense. Any last thing you want to say before we close it off? Any message to women?
That we don't buy things.
We buy things. We buy things.
We don't buy things. We work for things.
There's a friend of mine who said he believes you cannot be successful, like really, really successful without any ounce of corruption. And yeah, when they 800 million, it's part of the truth. It's happening out there. I'm not saying it's okay.
It's an unfortunate, it's an unfortunate truth. It's unfortunate it's system. It's crooked. And I mean, now as an individual, there's nothing you can do to shape it up. Especially my emotion from the top. What can you possibly do on the ground? On the ground to fix things. But let's be hopeful that things will change as we as men.
I doubt.
You doubt?
I honestly I doubt.
Because corruption manja takes over. Like it took over, not takes over. It took over there.
Manje corruption azikhanya wena. Manje.
Actually, uthi mawuhleli vele kube ngathi ungayozibophisa ukuthi hayi man ngenza crime namaphoyisa mhlamba kubuza ukuthi wenzeni bese uthi I'm always doing izinto on the book, like ngenza izinto right, and people are bantu bayenza izinto ezicrooked.
You just and doing things in the right way.
But at the end of the day, it helps. I don't have the short route, the life is short. That's my advice, though.
I don't have the time to do things the right way.
When you but I'm sure you are.
No, not even. No, okay. Right now. But I'm saying if there could come an opportunity for me to exploit those avenues, I would, unashamedly so.
I know my wood.
Yeah, we'll talk off cam.
It depends. Got to get depend on the opportunity. You understand? Because everything isn't ziba good manje. Then later on, you find yourself being investigated by Hawks. 10 years later, can you imagine? So, like a legacy, the sad thing would be you building a legacy on corruption. And then 10 years later, you lose everything that you've worked hard for.
I would have chowed the money through the 10 years.
Okay, what about your kids? What about your
they'll survive. They're humans. They'll survive. They'll survive. They're humans. The world is crooked. You just said it's rigged. They'll survive. They'll understand that their mother, their father did the best that they could to provide. You did provide.
So how would you? I'm saying how would you advise gay like your kids? Let's say newspaper you are being investigated because you've done ABC. Advising them as your children. Okay, saying lang khona manje. Nina going forth. How would you advise them? Would you advise them good opportunity my vela like Grepe as it happened to you or advise kanjani?
Interesting question.
It will run in the family.
It will run in the family. It will run in the family. Yes, that's right. It will run in the family. It will run in the family.
Also, that's your answer.
I think there's no best way to prepare them than being honest with them. Because no matter how much you may try to shy them away from the truth, they'll grow up and then they'll be exposed to the truth.
So,
I'm not pushing them to corruption, but I'm just giving them all possibilities. They will choose for themselves.
Okay.
But keep everything open. Okay. Yeah. If I can, especially if I'm a cheater, I wouldn't risk with if I have a daughter. Yeah. But if I'm a cheater, I'll push them there. See it. It'll succeed. It will succeed. No, it will succeed. No, thank you. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for making time. I felt like you were quite hesitant to come. Not because last week you postponed, but the first time I contacted you.
Is it?
Yeah, I was like, it hasn't been a bad reputation. I'm like, no, please, give me your numbers. Hey. I'm like, no, come through, man, come through.
I'm sure the influencer show to you. What is it about? But here I am. I'm for the opportunity. Thank you so much for inviting me to your space. Hopefully, with the discussion we've had, might not be
definitely
many people, but maybe one or two.
We would have done our job.
Yes, and bazi nokuthi equality trading ikhona, siyakha, siya-renovator, siyapenda, ayikho into esingayenzi guys. Kusemhlabeni, unfortunately.
Do you have ababiza ngani kwesh? Where they can get your contact details and everything?
For now, for now I'm busy very with my website.
Okay.
Yeah, for now I'm busy with my website. Manje it's only on my contact number.
Okay. You can. You can.
Manje ngicela contact uKells then uzonikeza.
Mara I'm a businessman because now we're middleman. You get it.
It's fine. We'll talk your invoice.
So what's the portion?
Sizokhuluma but yeah, I
No,
mean,
okay,
yeah, umuntu ofuna nje yabo kwakha ufuna ukupenda ufuna ukwenza ama renovations. Truly I'm available. Good trading is available. At the moment
nice,
it's busy lapha eOrbit and Gold. I've built quite a few houses and there's pasile zonke. So you can trust me, my good people.
I'm just curious about the figures, but
And
he
I
doesn't
did
want
not
the
buy
figures.
anything. And I did not buy anything. The pass it on good merit.
Is it?
It's like the quality is, yeah. So please, so no, I did not buy anything. Yeah.
No, that's nice. That's nice.
And then the figure size, why again?
Contracts, how much? How much was it?
Depending on the houses you get.
Yeah.
But to quantum it's 100 and the film of camera.
I was trying to calculate how many houses did she get. Then we know how much you have.
No.
Which camera? This one for me.
For you, yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully, guys, you enjoyed today's episode with I'm forgetting your name.
Nobantu
Mtethwa. Yeah. Your surname is the one that I remember. Yeah. You're still fixing. We're fine. Yes. Hopefully it was a nice session. Hopefully we have her back when she makes her first billion. I'm not gonna say million because we're already covered in that space. If we're not, we're speaking things into existence. But hopefully she comes back. If you have another insight that you'd like to share with people, of course, this is a growing platform. We would be pleased to host you again. Don't be a stranger.
Thank you so much. I know guys. Cheers.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, no, thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate the space. It also helps me to grow. You understand? Yeah, to be out there, be able to speak about the things that are affecting me and other fellow sisters. We need more of these platforms. As I said,
True.
Mainly because we feel that no one is willing to listen. So if coming to such platforms, yes, Caesar, even if it's not people around, but maybe someone who would watch you interview someone and who's willing to say, maybe someone also your podcast will say, I'm willing to help, how can I assist? Because we see this so also to help.
We'll try. We'll try our level best. Until next time, this is how we close the episode. Thank you so much.
Bye.
That was good.
Are you done? Can I breathe?
Yeah, you can.
Normal.
Ngizomzamela imali, ngizowakhaleleka, ngizophuma ngingaphandle ngiyophandela umama. Ngizomzamela imali, ngizowakhaleleka, ngizophuma ngingaphandle ngiyophandela umama. Ngiyabonga mama.